Right, remember what we said, 4 decks. Don't get into how it works, but it does. Just concentrate on the deck. Light workers, goddess deck, wisdom deck, and wicker deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you pick deck 1, concentrate on the deck while I'm shuffling. Think about what you want to know most about, and then take the advice from Spirit. Transformation. So you're going through a transformation in your life, and it won't be easy. 106. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago, or who you will soon be. You're in between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work, you are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells that it's time to release the old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode. To choose a new way of being, where trauma is not your driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. As you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find a new way to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Ocean influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that's being cast aside. And Ocean represents the tender love of the original mother. A rethreading is happening, healing at its deepest level. While you're in this phase, don't put yourself under too much pressure to perform. You may need to review your relationships with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regime, or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support, as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. Remember that you are deeply loved. Allow yourself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. So expect the changes. You're not going to be the same ever again. Deck 2, the Goddess deck. 1 card, Spirit, please. So, his sacral chakra needs healing. This is teaching us how to be happy and confident. She is happy and presents herself as confident and sociable. Her skills in working harmoniously with others often lead to her success in whatever she puts her energies to. Even when others may perceive that she's failed in a task, she does not see it that way. Her enthusiasm and self-assuredness sees it only as a minor setback, and she will always embrace the lessons to be learnt as part of the adventure. The orange chakra fairy has a zest for life, such as you do, and people watch you flit by without the baggage of inhibitions, and may often find it difficult to understand you as a deep and thoughtful person. On the outside, you appear to be happy, full of life, always seeking the next adventure. However, you're so much deeper than this. Your behaviour of heading straight into a burning building when everyone else is exiting tends to scare people and leads them to believe that you've been reckless. On the contrary, you possess an insatiable need to lead a full life and experience all the lessons that Spirit has to offer you. Don't succumb to the fears of others. Continue to live your life to the fullest, and people will begin to understand your courage as being positive example of strength of character. So no matter what you've been through, live your life to the full. Deck 3, the Wisdom deck. Concentrate on your deck. Don't deviate from the number that you picked. The spirit will get confused. Number 16, the Shadow Queen. It is a challenge. The Shadow Queen gently asks you to address your innermost character flaws with compassion. For now it's time to bring your wounded self and hidden agendas to the light. You're seeing a tangible result of those aspects of your nature that have evolved in response to difficulties in your life. They've been a means to help you survive so far. Perhaps you're falling prey to insecurities masked by elitism, believing that you know best, to comparing yourself with others, or to being fearful and self-sabotaging. You may have been taught that manipulating others rather than being direct in the way to get your needs met. The Shadow Queen reminds you that the manipulation in any form isn't the best method of getting what you want. Another meaning can be that someone else has been manipulating you because of them being affected by some wounding. Perhaps you are the one being manipulated. Whatever the case, it's time to take a fearless personal inventory and observe what part you play in the dramas and potential disasters in your life. When you come to the place of humility, forgiveness and grace, then you may proceed again and walk into the light. There is great value and strength in facing your own shadow side in the realm of the Shadow Queen. And finally, the Wicker deck. Fate. And again the 16, so the 16 must be very important. Maybe the 16th of this month. I shall have to have a look at the astrology. Known by many names, the three fates spin, measure and cut the thread of our lives. They determine how long our life will be and what we will make of our time on earth. While you make your own choices from day to day and moment to moment, the larger tapestry of your destiny is in the hands of the wise ones who see it in its entirety. Aligning yourself with that destiny leads to great success. There are larger forces at work in this present situation, and fighting against what seems inevitable is not constructive now. You are being guided towards your truest and highest purpose, which may not be revealed until a much later date. So go with the flow. Destiny, karma and choices are at work. You are aligned with your true nature and your destiny. If your life ended tomorrow, what is it that you would regret? And we don't regret what we did do, only what we didn't do. Thanks for listening.